Hi, Suzanne Stoddart here of Legitimate Affiliate Training, and today I want to review Venus by Billy Darr. This launches on July 26th in 2022. My main desire is to help beginners know in advance what they're actually getting with their purchases. Many of these launches are simply shiny objects that can be a waste of time and money. So we'll go inside so I can show you the truth, okay? I'll also touch on the sales page and explain why it reads like it does. And then I'll give you the pros and cons and my recommendation based on my years of experience working online. And if you'd like to learn how to build a profitable business like mine, click on my link below, okay? And if you like this type of review video, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget that bell. So let's take a quick look at the sales page. It says here that this is a push-button app that legally raids Amazon and pays us $34.98 every 24 hours on autopilot. Now, first of all, there's no such thing as a push-button app. Just so that you know, this is just a great phrase that they like to use to target beginners. And why they need to say that they legally raid anything is beyond me. But again, it's probably enticing to those who don't really know what's going on online. They say that you can be up and running in 60 seconds. This can work for anyone. Never been done on Warrior Plus. Well, that's not true. Live your dream life. And this is where you have to be careful because they're making it sound like you're going to make so much money. And then they offer a 365-day money-back guarantee. And I would certainly take this with a grain of salt. Many vendors like this don't honor these guarantees and often don't even reply to your emails. So as we scroll down, you'll see that they will post income shots like this, which are so easily fabricated. They'll usually give you a couple of steps showing you how easy it is, and then show you images like this to make you think that you're going to make all of this money and that you can sit back, relax, and have a martini in the pool. And the reason they do things like this is because they are targeting beginners who have no idea how to make money online. So they're hoping that the language that they use pushes all of your emotional buttons and that when you read this, that you'll believe what they're saying. And all I can say is, it's not true, okay? This is not how it works online. So this is your typical shiny object sales page. And if you click my link above, you'll see a video I created about how you can get out of this wicked cycle if you find yourself buying product after product and not getting anywhere. So how about we take a look inside to see what you're actually getting. This is inside your dashboard. The first tab is training, and these are all the videos that are supposed to be in here. This is a general overview, and then there are videos showing you each step of the way. Though as you can see, they're not in here yet, and I would certainly hope that they're in here by the time this launches. Next here is how to make an ebook. Now this is the main part of the software, okay? This is what they're saying that you'll be able to do to make all this money. So by creating an ebook, you would give it a title. So I'll call it Weight Loss with Exercise. You would put your name here. I'm just going to put John Doe. And then you would upload an image for your ebook. So I'm just going to upload one that I happen to have on my computer here. And it's not working. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And then you would create different chapters. So let's say on chapter 1, I'll call it Find a Gym and then just give it a description. This would just be for internal use. And then you can add as many chapters as you want by clicking here. And for some reason, it's jumped to chapter 3. Okay, so it's just missing chapter 2. And when you're happy with what you've done here, just click to process. And this is what I'm getting, that this page isn't working. I'll just backspace here and let me try again. Well, there you go. This is the main part of the software, and it isn't working. I would hope that he would get this working by launch, but again, I have done many reviews on different products that are never fixed. Next down here are My eBooks. And this would show your list of all the books you created. So obviously this explains why there's no list here, because no one's been able to make a book. You then have the Done For You eBooks. So when you click on that, it brings you to this page, and this is a page of a bunch of downloads with a whole lot of PLR books that you can choose from. Now, if you'll notice, the bulk of these was uploaded in 2018. So you know right away these are all going to be old and outdated. I had hoped that maybe this zip file that was uploaded in 2022 would be more current. And unfortunately, this is what I got. So I clicked on this Marketing Online because that's more my niche, and then clicked on Report, and then again on the PDF, which is what you would be uploading. And as you can see, this was created in 2010. So there is no way that I would use a PDF document like this anywhere in my business because it is so outdated. Things were very different back in 2010, and it usually involved a lot of black hat techniques that people got away with to make money. And things like that are no longer allowed to be used, and you'll be penalized if you do. So I randomly checked a lot of different PLRs in here, again sticking to that same niche. And when I check the dates, they're all very old. So this is not something that you would want to use. And look at this, Black Hat SEO for beginners. You can't do this anymore. Google penalizes those people who do this. And you're certainly not going to make any money selling products like this. And even if you tried, would you really want to put your name behind something like this and try and sell it? You're going to really ruin your reputation. Next is your audiobook converter. Now here you're limited to 3,000 characters to have converted with their text-to-speech converter. And that isn't very much at all. So even if you were trying to put together an audiobook, you would have to convert small sections at a time and then put them all together to create the entire audiobook. Let me show you what it sounds like. I'm going to use US English. And they give you a choice of standard or AI voice. And these are the same thing. Okay, all it does is it shifts them a little bit, but it's the same voices that you can choose from. So I typed in a little bit of text here. We'll choose this first male. I'll leave the output volume at default. You can adjust it here. And the speaking rate at default. And again, you can adjust this. And let's listen to how it sounds.
This is what your audiobook is going to sound like using this voice. Does it sound okay, or is it robotic sounding?
So that's one of the males. Let's try one of the females.
This is what your audiobook is going to sound like using this voice. Does it sound okay, or is it robotic sounding?
And that's one of the female voices. So this is just the very basic text-to-speech software that a lot of these lower quality products have. They're certainly not great. And below, it'll keep a copy of the different ones that you try. Now, what I did want to show you is that you can do this on your own online. It's very easy to go to Google and look for free text-to-speech online tools. This was an article I came across, and I'll leave the link to it below. They list 10 different tools that you can use for free. So I went to this first one here because they say that this is their favorite because you can do 30,000 characters at one time instead of just 3,000 characters like in the software. And if you take a listen to the voice, you'll see that it sounds so much better.
A classic American male voice has standard pronunciation that will be acceptable to most listeners. It is easy and familiar to perceive.
So that's a male. They have children's voices here as well.
A child's voice can be voiced by an interesting tale or book. The audiobook created in this way will be much better perceived by children.
So I would say for a free online tool, some of these voices sound much better than what's provided for in the software. Next down here is to download free images. Now what they've done is simply integrated with some of the free online sites like Upsells or CLICKABLE. So if you want to search for something, I'll put in weight loss. Okay, that's not working up there. Let's try down here. Okay, and I recognize a lot of these from the free site that you can access on your own called Upsells. If we put in weight loss here and search for images, and notice you can search for much more here, sound effects, videos, etc. And there you go. See, a lot of them are very similar, and that's what you're getting inside the software. So again, you don't need this software to find free images. There are many sites online that you can access images that are royalty free. Next is the ebook cover maker. And I wasn't surprised to see this particular little editor. Again, this is very common in these types of low quality product. I mean, it's okay, but it's pretty basic. I have a better alternative for you. You can use Canva. This is a free online editor that you can create a free account. I have an account here and I use this almost every day. And when you go inside, you have access to so much more. You have templates, elements. You can add all sorts of different text. And by the way, there are a lot of free photos in here, so you don't even have to go to those free online sites. There's audio. There's videos. This is a powerful editing tool. And I truly believe you'll enjoy this so much more than something like this. Next down here is to promote your audiobook. And this was what I was afraid of, that they would be integrating a product called Add This. So what this is a whole bunch of icons and links to different sites. And sure, it looks impressive because you'd have so many sites to share your ebook with. But these are absolutely ridiculous. So where do I start? Well, this is by no means any way to get targeted traffic. In fact, if you would like more detailed information on this, if you click on my link above, you can watch a video that I created called Glenn Kosky's Useless Traffic Apps. And there's a section in here at 9 minutes, 39 seconds where I specifically talk about this app. But long story short, many of these links aren't even working. For example, when I click on Ren, this is what you get. Okay, the link is dead. Or you could go to completely useless sites like Yumly, and even it's having problems today. But this is not a site you would be sharing your links to. This is an online recipe box where you're keeping track of all the online recipes you find. So I don't even know why that's in here. And many are in foreign languages, to myself anyway, because I speak English. But look at this. If we click on this site, okay, that's a broken one. Let's try this one. Well, that's another broken one. Okay, let's try this one. And this is what I mean. Okay, these are foreign languages to myself, and it's certainly not a site that I would use. I don't even know what this represents. So really, all that you can use here are your typical ones that most people use, like Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn. Okay, there are some recognizable ones in here. But now this is my question to you. Do you have a large following on your Facebook account, let's say? Because you need to have an account on any of these sites in order to post anything. And who are your followers? Are they just friends and family? And if that's the case, then how can you call this targeted traffic? Simply posting a link to an ebook on your Facebook page when there's no one there who's interested in purchasing it is not going to make you any money. Okay, next down here is publish your audiobook. Now this leads you to the site where you can sign up and publish to Audible, which is an Amazon product. You can sign up, create an account, and they help you through the process. Now, what you should know about ACX is that they're only currently accepting applicants from the US, UK, Canada, and Ireland. Unless your IP address is in one of those countries, you won't be able to sign up. And next down here are all of your upsells. So let me show you what those are. Your front end product will cost $17, and if you try to click away, you get a $5 discount. The first upsell is unlimited, $47, downsell $27. So you know right away that the front end is going to be really limited. OTO number 2 is plug and play for $297, downsell $197. Autopilot edition for $39. Auto scribe $39. Done for you profit site $197. Franchisee edition for $197. This would be your reseller license. And please don't get this. You don't want to put your name behind something that doesn't even work. Autopilot income for $39. And OTO number 8 is called Max for $39, downsell $19. So as you can see, there are many upsells that you could get caught up in because the sales pages are going to sound very enticing. So please be careful. Don't purchase any of these up front because as you can see, they're all available inside at any time that you want them. So what are the pros and cons of this product? Well, I certainly don't see any pros. This is just another shiny object to waste your time and money on something that's not going to work. The cons are that this software isn't even working. The main portion, which is where you want to create your ebooks to begin with, doesn't work. And of course, he's counting on you using the done-for-you ebooks instead. And that brings me to the second con. Those done-for-you ebooks are outdated. It's easy for these types of vendors to get these huge files of done-for-you ebooks when they're so old because you can get them for free or really, really cheap on many PLR sites. So it looks impressive, but it's really just garbage in my opinion. And another con is that this is better done on your own. With all the free online tools available now, you could create your own ebook or audiobook that looks and sounds so much better than using a crappy product like this. Simply write your own or purchase a PLR that's current, create your images in Canva, and use a free online text-to-speech converter for your audio. So my recommendation is no, stay away from this product, okay? Wouldn't you like a much better alternative? I've already showed you how you can create your own ebooks or audiobooks on your own, but you may struggle to make any significant money online. Wouldn't you rather build your own business where you can promote more than just audiobooks? If you click on my link below, you'll get access to free training to show you how to start your business on the right foot. And you can join a community of amazing people to hold your hand the entire way. So thanks so much for watching my review today. If you enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or comments about this product, just leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers.